What is up YouTube? This is Jim with JimLopez.com, and in this video I want to show you how to improve your content score inside of Surfer SEO. Currently I'm in Surfer SEO and I recently wrote a blog post. I didn't want to record this video and waste a lot of time, so I actually just want to go over the things that I've done to improve the content score. Currently I'm inside of Surfer SEO under the content editor. The main keyword for this one is how to make a weekly meal plan, and as you can see I got a 93 out of 100. I like to stay in the 90s. I don't try to get the full 100 to try to fully optimize it. I think anything in the 80s and 90s, it's very well optimized. So when you're inside of here, you'll have the guidelines, outline, and brief. But you want to, before you start, you want to go right here to customize, because this is the organic competitors. And as you can see here, it has the top 10, and Surfer actually picked which ones were the best. So what you can actually do is open these up and take a look at them and see if they're actually relevant to what you're writing about. And you can also decide if you want to keep it or not. Sometimes there's one that they wrote 8,000 words that might throw it off. If you don't want to have to write like 8,000 word article, you can remove that one, and then you can customize the content structure here. It was asking me to write 2,000 or 2,200 words to 2,600 words. I ended up around almost 23. Headings are right, paragraphs. But anyways, on this section here is just really to make sure that you turn on which ones, and as you can see right here, it'll give you the content score, the authority, and the words. So this first one I believe wasn't relevant, so that's why it was turned off, and it picked this one as a little bit different. So we are here inside of the content editor, and as you can see, you actually want to know what content score is, right? So if you actually highlight this, you highlight it, it says content score is a number between 1 and 100 that grades content quality and relevancy. So if you actually click on it, it actually opens up a blog post that was written by Surfer SEO, or by the team, and it says content score, what is it and how to use it for SEO and content marketing. Alright, so in this article you can actually look into exactly what goes into the content score. So as you can see right here, it has the structure, the headings, the terms, and the NLP. So as you can see, the words, the headings. How does content score work? Alright, so content score is a numeric value that ranges from 0 to 100, representing the quality of content and its relevancy to a given keyword. In general, a score between, so you don't want to be 0 to 33, warns of irrelevant or low quality content. Alright, 34 to 66 represents decent quality and relevancy, or relevance, or high quality with low relevance. Alright, so you want to be between 67 and 100, indicates optimal quality and relevance. Alright, so what does Surfer algorithm ensures content scores take into account hundreds of on-page factors like usage, NLP, which is the natural language processing, your titles, your H1, your structures, how to use content score to improve your SEO, and then of course we talked about it looks at the competitors. As you can see, here is a screenshot of what I showed you earlier. And then it says how to use the next piece to become the most compelling and SEO optimized content out there. So before, you would have to try to do this on your own, open up a bunch of those articles, see what they wrote about. But right here it does it for you. And then as you can see here, this one is giving an example of a 75. The structure needs improvement. Alright, and of course we won't get into it on this video, but you can actually also audit and look into, and also get create a content planner to create future articles. All right, so let me go back to here, and I'm just going to give you an example of the article I wrote. All right, so when I started off, I did the outline. I picked the title that I would like to use, and of course the headings. All of these headings here are recommended through Surfer Seo, so you pick those, you pick the questions, and then you write the article based on the word count. So of course you want to be in between here. You want I ended up, it was requesting 21 to 35 headings. I put 21. Paragraphs, at least 52. I ended up with 78. And then the images. So if you see here, I add the images, and what I like to do is on the actual NLP, these are the words it recommends. I like to add those on my images. Meal planning, grocery budget. And a pro tip here, all of these words here, I also like to bold them inside the actual article. This will show to Google that these are relevant words, and as you can see, they are all relevant. So it'll see those as important words on top of everything else. All right, so this article here, I ended up getting a score of 93, and I added all of the images. I ended up using 6 out of 10 images. All right, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, don't try to get 100%. You don't need to get 100 out of 100. As you can see here, there are a lot of words that I didn't add or that are not on here, that can help it out, but it's a balance between making sure that it's not stuff with these words, but also that the reader can enjoy. So like I said, I tried to write as much of these words as possible within the context of the article. If you have any questions please leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.